So today we're going to be treating the 5 floors of global change. So just like we have first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, and fifth floor. Yes, that is the same way it is here. The 5 floors to global change. When I say global, I mean this thing can be repeated and replicated anywhere. If we want to take our country back, it is not just by carrying placard and shouting. Person go slow. There's certain things we need to do. There's certain stages we need to attain before we can have a voice, before we can begin to speak, before the world will begin to listen to us. There's certain stages. So when people are like, Michael, why are you not getting yourself involved in some certain things? I'll be like, because now is not the time. No, you never reach time. There's certain things that I need to put in place. There's certain things that you need to put in place. There's certain circles you need to be a part of. Yes. Before you can then say, oh, I think now I can demand for change, and they would listen. Now I can push the change button and it will push by itself and it will press enter. Like I said, this is a very big topic, but I'll take my time to break it down one by one. The first step to achieving global change is economic. If you've been very conversant with my channel, you hear me say I'm growing an economy of truly rich people. Not just rich, truly rich people. I am growing an economy. Now, before, you can see the space the economics is covering. In fact, it is the foundation. And if you look, the economy, the black line there does not block the economy. The economy goes deep into the ground. If you observe the way it is drawn, you can see that the economy does not have an end. It goes deep into the ground. The 5 floors. Look at this as a story building. Okay, so the ground floor, which is the foundation for change in any global place, anyhow you want to do it globally. When I say global, I mean it can be replicated anywhere. The ground floor is your economy, the economics. And when I'm saying economy, I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about you. Before you can have the government listen to you, you need to have a very strong economy, not personal economy. When there's nothing personal about an economy anyway, because one person cannot build an economy, but one person can start an economy. It's just like I say, a tree cannot make a forest, but a tree can start a forest. Yes, one person cannot build an economy. It is impossible for one person to be the whole economy. No, the economy starts with you, me, and you. First and foremost, before we start looking up at what the government is doing, what are we doing for our own self on the ground level? How are we trying to help ourselves grow? How are we motivating ourselves? What are we doing? As a YouTuber, you are monetized. Your sisters, your brothers who are around you, they are not monetized. They don't have the same financial power you have. They can't boast of making a life with what they do. That's where I'm going. In your field, now I'm talking to YouTubers. I believe everybody here should be a YouTuber. Here, right about now. In your field, how are you growing your field? What way are you helping your brother and your sister to grow? How are you contributing to the growth of the people around you? Because the truth is, the people around you are your economy. Leave the government. The government is far. Before you will say you want to reach out to the government, you should be able to turn to the right, look at your brother and say, guy, Alpha. You should be able to turn to the left, look at your sister and say, babe, Alpha, what is happening? How can we solve this problem? How can we deal with this problem? But you can't turn because you've not helped anybody. You can't turn, you can't ask because you have not contributed to the growth of anybody. You are just me. For your information, if you are the only, I repeat, if you are the only rich person around yourself, you are freaking poor. You are poor. Because any small thing like this, you're off the ground. Any small pattern like this, you don't fly. Any small tap on your feet, you're gone. Before you can start boasting or before you can start having a voice. Now, while I'm talking, please picture some people you know, some people you call big YouTubers. Picture them and picture their surrounding. Picture the people around them. I'm not going to be calling names. I just want you to do it yourself. In the entertainment industry, the big names here, picture them and picture the people around them. Then you understand what an economy means. When your hand is going down, who would hold it up for you and take your hand up? Say, no, this one no go down. Are you one I man in the land of the blind? And you say you want to talk for your government to listen to you? Really? If you say you want to take action now, with who you want to take action with? What can you control? So we're talking about economics. The first stage, you look around you, everybody around you is begging for money or is working hard for money. There is no sustainability. You don't have a future. They don't have a future. All of you will end up in retirement homes when you're 60 or 50. Nothing to hold on to. You can't pass on anything. They can't pass on anything. There is no information. Right about now, information is power. What information do you receive? Where you are? Are you the first or the last person to get it? What economy are you building? Like I said, we must not meet a built economy. We can start building an economy. We can start helping ourselves. Oh, brother, I have a business. I would like you to be involved in this business. Come in. Let us do business together. Sister, come in. Let us start helping ourselves out of this mess we're in. Because we are always looking far, very, very far. I am saying this, I'm having this topic because next year we're having an election. We need to ask ourselves, are these things in place? Do we have these things in place by ourselves? Have we helped ourselves build these things before the government will begin to listen to you? I said again, picture any successful person you know. Then you understand what an economy is. Economy is not of the government, it's of you. How many rich people do you have around you? How many rich people have you built? How many people have you achieved success with? How many people have you carried to achieve success? 2 weeks ago, I met with Mr. Jacob Ndimile at his business area. In fact, don't worry, now so see him. I met him at Branched Out, and we are discussing. And I saw a way that I could chip in a form of development. No, I could throw in something. And I told him, I have this information about this thing, this. Man, you can actually use this thing. I have not done it too, but I have the information. You can use it. And just yesterday we met. He has done it. And now he's enjoying the benefit. That is an economy. That is an economy. Helping people achieve things. That is how to build an economy. You are the YouTuber. You are the only monetized person you know around yourself. My friend, think. What are you doing? Are you building a positive economy or a negative one? Because yes, some people build negative economies. They do it where they press everybody around them. They squash everybody and make everybody become their slave. See, my friend, once betrayal won't come like this, it will happen like this. They will throw you off. I'm telling you the truth. Because what you have turned to is a dictator. You're not even a leader. What economy do you have around you? Now, picture everything you use every day of your everyday lives. I'm talking to youths now. I believe everybody here is below 50. Eh? Mm-hmm. Aside from me that was born 1924. Every other person here is below 50. Now, picture everything you use every day. You are saying the youth own tomorrow, the youth of tomorrow. I be that the leaders of tomorrow. I don't think they light that life on yourself. Picture everything you use, every goddamn thing you use, everything you buy every day. How many of them are produced by youth? How many companies are owned by youth? That is what I mean economy. How many big YouTubers today do we have as youths that are not old people, that are not old men? that are not above 50. How many billionaires today do we have today as youths that did not steal? I'm talking of people who have built something. I can need groceries today and I will go straight to Jacob Ndimele because he has a grocery store branched out. And each time I'm spending my money, I know I am empowering a youth. I am giving a youth money. Because see, let's think of this thing. After going out to shout, to make noise, you will still go back to work that those old men own. That those people that you are shouting against own. How many companies we say youth, we are calling ourselves youth every time. What is the youth do? Then you see somebody trying to achieve something as simple as YouTube, to get monetized. You are fighting against it. You are fighting against the person. You are bringing them down. I tell people, I don't need enemies as I do so because I never get all the friends who I need. No, I never. I never get them finished. I've not gotten the one that will introduce me to the richest man in the world. No. So right about now, I don't need enemies. I need to keep carrying people step by step, lifting them by their hand, by their leg. Let's go. Oh yeah, you carry me carry you. Collectively, in the past about 2 weeks or so, people have contacted me to help other people get monetized. That is what I'm talking about. Down to yesterday, there was still a job for let's do this. It is a rub-off. If I was building a negative economy, do you think I will have people around me that want to help, that want to support people? Because before you begin to demand for something, what are you doing? What are you rubbing off? What's the rub-off? Where is it coming from? Sorry, I'm taking my time on this economy because it is deep. As you can see, that white line like this, it go down. This is what we're talking about. So today you're helped. Tomorrow you help another person. And like that. Before you know them, the best cooking channel will be owned by youth. The best hairdressing channel will be owned by youth. The best makeup channel will be owned by youth. The best intellectual intelligence channel will be owned by youth. Because youths have come together. Let's stop fighting ourselves. Those old men will not listen to you if they have nothing to lose from you. Before you start to the open mouth, ask if I want touch rope now, who go first? Who you help? According to Olamide, who you help? Look at the entertainment industry now. Now youth cover them. Youth. Look at the comedy industry now. Youth. It started from one person. Go far back, early 2000, Coyote Peters started this thing, then Flatmates. Today, Flatmates has produced the topmost set of comedians you have today. Basketmouth, what are their names again? You have your from this thing, okay, Bakassi from there, and I don't know if people are getting my point about this economy thing. Today now, if they say they want to talk, if they say they want to do something, they could do it. If they say they want all Nigeria to run from the whole land, that's where I'm going. The economy. You can't just be shouting. And when the government to do this, who are you? Who will you be? Oh, don't worry, we are going up. So first, we are building an economy here on BTTR, here on Be the True Rich. I want someday that I will look at my audience list and over 90% of them are earning on YouTube. That is an economy. Today we have what's his name? This blogger, this famous blogger where they terrorize people. That is doing what's his name again? Gist Lover. He has built an economy, and he did not start this year, but he has built a force, a strong one. That if he talk today, everybody listens with a positive vibe. We're doing the same thing on BTTR. And each channel here today is expected to replicate something like that. You see me, I help you. I'm always ready to come out. I'm always ready to push. I'm always ready to make things happen, be ready to make. Because see, I just want to have an endless list of possibilities. Anytime we need help, now so we go to the look up. The question you ask yourself is, wait, why am I even looking up for help? You can ask yourself that question, because how many people have you helped to get to that level where you can now demand based on supply? Where you can now say, oh, I want our discussions very soon to start going like, I don't know what happened though. I don't know. I did a video and I got $500 extra. This not like, oh wow, this one. I say, they just taxed me like $20. That's what I want to be in. Where I know say, this one now you don't enrich $500. Then I can now sit you down and say, let us do business. Now you are getting money. How to now spend the money now should be, because most of us we don't get money. Let's say the truth. Most of us we can't bootstrap because we don't even have boots that they're strapping. Now food money we just get. Economy. Building a strong economy. Stop fighting. Stop all the backbiting. You never reach anywhere. That's your own economy, is how to bring down people. How to do reaction videos, and that's your economy. We're done. Build a positive economy. Now, the good thing about building an economy is you have an endless flow of income. I will be calling them now, they throw some names. Obi Kubana. Shey una see in party wey do the other day. It be like say the whole Nigeria was on standstill. Shey na Anambra State here. The whole Nigeria was on standstill. That is what they call an economy. It call out, men fall out. Who you don't build, who you don't help. People they look to you. Like I always say, the world is waiting on you. Even Bible talk, and the world is waiting for the manifestation of sons of God. You define sons of God. Who you be? See these names. Davido. His last birthday. He said, come out, guys, let's do something. Why would he say that? Because he don't build. How old are they? You too, you can do it. Start looking around. Do you know sometimes I'll give people free watch hour. I'll say, look for somebody to help. They'll come back and tell me I didn't see anybody. I say, for this full YouTube, you can't see anybody that you can give 100 free watch hour. No, I didn't see anybody. I don't even know people on. I say, wow, are you serious? And someday you want to be part of an economy, but you don't want to be part of building an economy. Let's help ourselves. Look at Don Jazzy today. See the line of people we don't come from. More hits. So if I just learned that guy is 40, I'm like, wow. Positive change. Change to the music industry. Economy. You have an endless flow, because I can say, oh, today I want to buy goods from Finland, and I contact my sister, simply Trisha, Alpha, buy these things for me. I'll send you the money. You send them to me. She's buying them, buy and sell for me. I'm building her economy. She's building my economy. I can need something from the health, this thing. I contact Ohimai. There's something we call money exchange hands. Each time you spend the money, look at the people and the faces you're spending. Ask yourself, how many of them are related to you? How many of them are around you? That you are sure that the money is circulating. It's current now. Money is current. Money is currency. It's current. Now current money. It flows. Current from the energy, from the electrical world, current money is supposed to flow around ourselves. We're supposed to help ourselves to build, not to bring down ourselves every time. Guys, if you're following me, please let me hear you say yeah. Now, when you gather that money from the economy, you now move to the second floor, which is politics. Politics. Now, I'm not saying set up a political party. I'm not saying go and join a political party. I'm saying influence the political parties, because now you have a voice. Do you guys remember NSAS? When they did NSAS and the old, who are the people they called to have a meeting with? Davido, Fowles, Mr. Macaroni. Check all of them. They have an economy. A strong economy. Influence. In fact, let me use the words well. Buy the politicians. They are for sale. Yes, so they are for sale. Highest bidder. Your politicians be. You don't have money, keep quiet and stay where you are. Just make them go stay where you did, because nobody's gonna listen to you. Before a politician or a group of politicians will listen to you, you need to have an economy. You need to be able to carry better weight. But how will you carry weight when you are the only person that is looking a little bit bright around yourself? Every other person around you is gloomy. No lights. No lights. If you not get, nobody gets for you. No way. No, there's nothing of value they can even come out of you. And you want your politicians to listen to you. My brother, don't see, you don't have to join. Buy them. If you have a strong economy, let me now tell when I use the word buy, if you have a strong economy, you can tell your politicians what you want. And they will listen to you. Ma call Baba name. I don't want to call a name. But Baba cough here. If Baba cough, all the politicians will align. Yes, so richest man in Africa. Because he has an economy. If he cough, the full world will shake. Are you there? Are you now seeing it that these things that are going on is not mirage, it's not miracle? The same politicians that will set you up and deal with you are the same politicians that will make laws that will favor you. If you have an economy, if they know that your voice is strong and the voice is around you, combined together can make them deaf. They will want to, then they will invite you. The politicians will invite you. You don't have to go into the game with them. It's not necessary. It's not. What you tell them is, look, together. Let me use YouTube as an instance. So we're about 50,000 of us together that over the years we've built a cloud, a strong cloud. And we say, YouTube, this thing you are doing is not proper. If you don't attend to it, we will close down our channels. Then we'll listen. It's not just because of the voice, it's the economy behind the voice. They know that if you decide to take your business away from them, they will crash. So they do what? They listen. They open their ear to listen. They invite you to the table. But you're not part of any economy, forget about it. Forget about it. Then from the second floor, you move. You carry that money again. You say, the money, you see, you need to have an endless supply. Leave all these things people are saying. People will still be under the same terrain and terror and whatever. They will keep on. Somebody was asking me the other day, Michael, what do you think you can do in this line? I said, be above it. Never ever be at the mercy of the government. That's where politics still plays it. Then let's move to the third one, police and court system. Have you ever say the police are injustice, the courts are injustice? To who? You don't see where rich man injustice for the police and courts do rich man anyhow before. You don't see where they handle person where they drive Range Rover. As in a truly rich person with an economy behind that he does not even need to say his name. Now make them go here and whisper. Say now this person they deal. Yes, sir, sure, sir. Who's what? Who they breathe? See, these things don't just happen. Check out the people that you know they are rich. All of them get police escorts. Police and the court. See, if you want to start influencing, you need to start from your economy. Once your economy is strong, you can influence the police and the court system. You can then tell the police, see, stop this thing. See, what thing they happen for Ajegunle, not they happen for Banana Island, where police stay. What thing they happen for Mushi, not they happen for Banana Island, where police go don't they pick people for, don't they pick people. You want to go pick person for Banana Island, you pick president we can join. When you have a solid economy, you can then start dictating to the police what you want to happen and what you want not to happen. Guys, please, if you're here with me, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. If you're watching this on replay, thank you very much. Your love and support is very much welcome. The $ is just on the down screen there. Please, you can click it to super chat or super sticker to support what we are doing. Thank you. And thank you very much to our sponsors, Healthy Ohimai, Spree Africa. Thank you very much. Simply Trisha, a mother and more. Thank you. Ohimai Honey, thank you very much. So, like I was saying, you can then sit down with the police and tell them, hello, this is what I want to happen. This is what I do not want to happen. You cannot be terrorizing. You never hear say them, they try harass person, one call come in. Say that person, now this person, brother. Now then follow do this thing. Now then is one of the, say, for don't talk since now. You want respect here, build an economy. Stop bringing people down. Because the more people you bring down, the less likely your economy is going to be successful. Yeah, that's the truth. The more people you pull down, the less, because who you want call? Who you want call? You get small problem now, you run up and down. You're stranded. Who you want call? The police and the court system. You can then say, look, this law, is wrong. This law should not even exist. We need to correct this law. We need to rearrange this constitution. They're shouting, the constitution is wrong. The constitution is who are you? Who they talk? Who they have voice they go. You don't talk, nobody they hear you. Only you there your parlor they shout. The constitution is wrong. True. When you have an economy, with the economy can come outside and say this constitution is wrong, and they'll say yes. Now those people talk. Now them talking. We need to listen, because if we vest them, if we vest them, if they vest, then pull their business, pull their distance, and they're gone. Now to the fourth floor, the media. Please, away from Facebook warriors, Instagram warriors, and the rest of them. How many media houses are actually owned by the youth? Can you people answer the question? Check all the sub TV stations you have in Nigeria. Check all of them. They are owned by the same people. All of them controlling the media. You are shouting that the media is influencing your children negatively. The media is influencing. It will influence them. Yes, they will keep showing them nonsense. They will keep listening to nonsense, because you have no leverage or control over the media. When you move from the police and court, you move into the media system. At least this is part of a media system. YouTube. So when I now see youths that should be working together in YouTube to control the system, to put things in place, I now see them fighting. You visit, you notice it, you like, you know, like. I'm like, are you people serious? And those old men will be folding their arms, watching you people, controlling your lives. Now there's so much information online that we do not even want our children to listen to or to watch, but we cannot control it. In fact, it's not a thing for media houses to just keep repeating one program. The other day I was watching on one of these, I was watching cartoon, my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon, and they repeated one cartoon in like 30 minutes. The same episode, then repeat like the same. I was like, wait, is this what I'm paying for? Before, at least then they tried, they go down today, still down tomorrow. This one now, it was in a space of 30 minutes. They repeated the same cartoon. And you are shouting. How many media houses do you own? Now, if you don't even own it, can you control any media house? What voice do you have? What voice? No, which voice you get? Oh, you dey see gist lover, shall see they threaten some media houses. Because if you talk, you don't enter. That's it. That's what an economy does. It's not about driving Range Rover and driving big car. It's not about it at all. It's not about it. It is more than that. Please, if you're here, you can kindly share so that people can join. Because see, this is our future. Whether we like it or not, if we don't understand these things, we'll keep running around in circles. And these people will be so happy. I won't be surprised if they take down this video. I'm telling you the truth. Similar contents like that have been taken down. So if you're here to enjoy it today. If you can save it, save it. Because they know that if you can arrange these 5 steps, and you can focus your mind on building your economy to follow it up, you will achieve the unachievable, the unimaginable. You will achieve it. So can you detect how many of us can collectively say, look, we don't want this thing on Channels TV. Channels, you can't be showing us this thing. TVC, you can't be saying this. If you say this, we'll move our business away. Do you know the person that, I asked the question before. I said, when it comes to the economy, how many, the things you buy every day, the things you who owns it? Now, these same people, the same old people, and they're the same people that run the TV stations. How do they run the TV stations? Even if they don't own it, they own the adverts that run on it. So what adverts do we have on the media, on the international media, on the big media? What adverts do we have? Can we even afford an advert? Can you? And you're saying that they will listen to you when you talk, when you open your mouth. The other day, just love attack one person, be shake. He start to do apology video for TVC. I'm not supposed to. I'm not going to call it names. But man, if you don't have an economy, you see, when you hear the name Gist Lover, it is not just one person. It is an economy. that has made sure that any and everybody who is associated with the name, with the economy, is strong. And you cannot do them wrong. That is what we are trying to build on BTTR. And that is what you individually should be trying to build around yourself. An economy that is strong. So when you tell media houses, don't bring this to our children. Don't lie to our children. Because 99% of information we are having now, they are lies. They cover up the whole. In fact, the cover up is so much. Is so much that we can't even bear it again. They give you the side they want you to hear and keep you with it. They lock you up there. So you can see how an economy is translating into the political sector, buying the politicians, controlling the politicians, because if you speak, the politicians have to listen. When you have a strong economy, controlling the police and the courts, now you can start affecting the laws. You can start looking at what law is here. What is Fowles is not just there shouting because he's see, do you know the economy behind Fowles? Fowles the bad guy. Of course he's a lawyer. And he knows the law. And because of the economy surrounding him, he's the son of Falano now. Because of the economy surrounding him, he can shout. And they will listen. And they will call him to the table to talk. If you want to have an invitation to the table, build an economy. Build people. Economy not be money. Economy not people. Because people will grow these things. I don't know if you guys are following me. We need to be able to control politics. We need to be able to control the police and the court system. We need to be able to control the media. Come on, small media space where we they get here now fight. Fight. On this small YouTube. Scandal. What is it now? Can't we just help ourselves for real for once? Can't we? So how do I want to gather you people together? How do I want to bring you people together? When I know, say, owner, not get leg for ground. Oh, I might be earning from YouTube. Oh, I'm making good money. Thank you. Are you earning? So when I now tell you, okay, let's converge somewhere, I'm not a punish you, so. But when I make sure that you start earning from YouTube and I use my influence, because of late I started to do some DIY videos to help YouTubers, to do better videos, to do better things. The last video was about how to premiere videos, because some people don't know how to do it. You may say it's simple, but hey, some people don't know how to do it. How to put up beautiful things like this. You know, this is like a media. You know, it's these TV stations that can do things like this. And yes, we now have the opportunity to do it. In fact, StreamYard is now doing webinar. When you look at rich people in the room, how many young people do you see here? We are the leader of tomorrow, and you people will carry placard and go and start shouting outside. You think they are listening to you? On the day of the massacre, how many of the economy was on the ground? How many? The economy did not come. How many? So we started from economics, and like I said, the foundation of any strong movement, any strong global movement, change. When change is coming, it starts from the economy. How strong is the economy financially? How strong is the economy? Look at the successful people you have today. The truly rich people. The truly rich people today. Check out the economical weight. The weights. When they speak, who listens? Who is there? Who is affected? Who is not affected? Who is even listening? Then I said, if you have a strong economy or a successful economy, you move to the next stairs, which is the second floor, politics. Your economy can buy. Please, if you can screenshot this thing, screenshot it. They might take down this video. I'm telling you the truth. The next best video to this has been taken down, so please. You move to the political system. You buy the politicians. You control the politicians. Not because you are a wicked person that wants to control, but because they will now listen to you. Because you have an economy behind you. You get our goods behind you. They listen to you. You move to the police and court system. You influence the police and the court system. You can say, I want this to happen. I want, like I just used Mr. Fowles. Yeah, Mr. Fowles, Mr. Macaroni. They influence the police and the court system during the NSAS. And they are the reason a lot of people began to listen to what they are saying. Davido. Now, these people may have their other sides. But hey, they have the strength. So if you want to have the strength, build an economy. Look at people behind them. I'm not talking of their fathers and them. I'm talking of the people they've made successful through them. Through them. People they have made successful. A lot of comedians today, we have a lot of young comedians today successful because of Mr. Macaroni, including Momiwa, his wife, in Daddy One, Momiwa. Yes. Kemi, yeah, Kemi. A lot of them today attribute their success to these people. And other people too, through them to other people. Other people. It's a ripple effect. It keeps spreading. It keeps spreading. And someday you just don't say the word goes, who that? Who touched? Yeah, who was there? Who they breathe? That's it. From the police and the court system, you influence the media. Yes, they are giving us a lot of junk. Start giving yourself what you want. There's a lot of polluted music, videos, everything around there. Start building the one you want. Don't wait. Start building it now. And before you know it, if you have a very strong economy, you can influence the media houses, the big ones that even these old men own. By the time they know that you are, like I said, most of the adverts we are having even on this TV station, check the companies that own them. And just check their director. No, not the young people they now. The same people you people are fighting. That's why I said after carrying placard and making noise, you go back to work for these people, to work for these same people. Check. And you are wondering why the stations can do anyhow, produce fake news and nonsense and feed the people with it. Until you take back your economy by building an economy, not waiting for them to come and do for you. Then the change will start coming. Then you can say, I don't see. Collectively, we are coming together. I'm coming to say, I don't want this. Don't force this type of rubbish on our children again through the media. Don't do this anymore. And they will listen to you. It's the same thing happening between the black and white community. Now, from there, let's now move to the final floor, education. The last floor, education. Now, usually some people, they will arrange this thing wrongly. They will now put education under. You cannot educate anybody if you don't have an economy. Let me tell you the truth. Education is not go to school and get a job. That thing is rubbish. We need to start telling ourselves the truth and educating our children and the generations to come that thing is a slavery mentality. Yes. Go to school, after school, get a job. That is slavery mentality now. Check out the people that even set up the educational board. Did they go to school? John D. Rockefeller, did he go to school? Andrew Carnegie, did he go to school? But in 1903, they set up the educational board to put the people in check. A generation of workers, not a generation of thinkers. And that generation has crippled into other generations and other generations. You come out every year, you see them, they will push themselves. How many millions into the labor market? And you say, well, once you have that, I don't finish school like 5 years now, they wait. I say, it's a God, when I pray, I will get a job. You are wasting your time. You don't know how powerful you are. Yes, they've used the media to coin you in one place. They've used it to tell you lies and keep you in one place. Go and get a job is not education. Education is what I'm giving you now. And you cannot be successful to educate somebody if you don't have an economy. Who are you listening to? The question is, by the time you want to open your mouth and talk, that's why education is up there. By the time you want to open your mouth and talk, who can you influence? Because the youths today are looking at success in a very funny way. They are now comparing success to Jeep and car and house. Okay, no problem. Let us who know how to do it right, get the Jeeps, get the houses, get the cars, get it even more than their celebrities and their artists and whatever. Then they will now come and list. Then let's now use that opportunity, that platform to talk to the youth, to educate them. Because he keeps shouting, hey, I don't know who is this teacher. I know this kid is even going to, he's not even listening to it. I will really listen to those poor people that are teaching him. That he knows that even the artist that did not go to school is richer than his principal in school. And you want him to listen. Which economy that one gets? Now they don't even believe in any form of education. Like you are saying, they are being influenced. They are using some type of language. Check the people they are borrowing the languages from. They have an economy behind them. Whether it is a positive or a negative one, you get something from the economy. Be what you just said now is very true. And so we know that material things is what success is measured today, right? Let us to get the material things. Then not us no get now. Share material thing, they use Benz to know successful people. Let us to help ourselves to buy the Benz. I am monetized, you're monetized, he's monetized, everybody's monetized, everybody's doing beautiful content. Because people are like, when I get monetized, what would I do? Continue building your content. Continue aiming at your niche. When you get monetized, now then YouTube starts. So that I can buy Benz, you can buy Ferrari, and can buy, then our children will listen to us. Then we can tell them the right thing. But if we don't have an economy, they will not listen to you. Let's be very frank. Let's come out to say the truth. These ones will not listen to you. Because after they look you finish, and say, leave one there. That one get money. You know what it is? Huh? So they've not said we should not have money, eh? They've not said we should not have private jets. Huh? Let us change education. Let us educate them properly. Because we have been lied to about education. We have been lied to. The scholastic system that we are taught, that is not education. Check out most of the people today I've called their names. How many of them are actually practicing what they taught and what they learned in school? How many of them are actually practicing it? Even the Faust today is an entertainer. But he was able to build an economy through entertainment. And school will not teach you that. School does not teach us that way with their thing, does not teach us to build economies. It teaches us to work in economies. It doesn't teach us to build. It doesn't teach us to own. It doesn't teach us to set up. It teaches us to be workers. It doesn't teach us to be employers. It teaches us to be employees of labor. So you can see, when you have a strong economy, you can influence politics. You can influence the police and the courts. You can influence the media. And finally, you can change the education system. Because I believe that someday, at the pace I am going, someday, at the pace you're going, someday, the world will ask us to educate them. The world will ask for our form of education. Say, please, teach me this thing. Because most of them, they're educated wrongly. And you see that the education controls the media, the police, the courts, it controls everything. No? But the economy is the wire from the down. The roots, the foundation, it grows up. Economy, politics, police and courts, media, education. So guys, before you start making noise and start grumbling in your room, in your parlor, I don't know what the word is telling me. You want the world to hear you build an economy. If you want the world to hear you influence politics, have a say. That politicians will want to listen to you. Have a say. If you want the world to listen to you, have control over the police and the courts. Yes, let's talk about, if we talk about African countries, it's like we want to do black and white here. Well, let's look at it. How many whites are being molested today? How many whites will they see within the molest? How many? All over the world. But blacks, almost everything we buy, is coming through a white man. Blacks, where are you people? What are you people doing? Let's not go there. But let's just start from our own circle. So guys, today we've been treating the 5 flaws to achieving global change. We are done for today. We've learned the 5 flaws to achieving global success. First, let's help ourselves. First. Let's help ourselves build an economy. Then we can influence the other areas of life positively. A positive economy that would influence other areas of life. Okay.